Tonight at 7:30, 6:30 Central Time, NBC will present the premiere of BAA BAA BLACK SHEEP, a series based on the exploits of World War II flying ace Pappy Boyington. Here is NBC's Kelly Lang talking with Pappy Boyington and the man who plays his part, actor Robert Conrad.
My guests, way over on the right, Pappy Boyington, the most famous and most colorful pilot to come out of World War II, and Bob Conrad, the actor who plays Pappy Boyington in the series BAA BAA BLACK SHEEP.
This fella here was made to order for this part, or this part was made for him.
Oh, you don't have any complaints, huh?
None at all. I'm just thoroughly delighted. Robert's doing a bang-up job.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell about the guys that were in your squadron. What kind of fellows were they?
Well, they were full of adrenaline, and they didn't like rules and regulations, and it just was a pleasure to work with them. I knew how to handle them. I was probably the only one out there that could.
How'd you handle them?
Well, you had to break a few beaks once in a while, and kept me in shape.
Speaking about breaking a few beaks, we've got a film clip, and it shows these guys that play your fellas, your squadron, in BAA BAA BLACK SHEEP. So let's show that now, okay? Here's the scene.
You want more? You had enough.
Anybody else?
I don't know about the rest of these guys, Grandpa. But I'll fly with you. You're nuts, mister.
In or out, Gutterman?
Okay, Gramps. I'll fly with you. Yeah! I believe you're going to get court-martialed before any of us. All right.
Oh, you guys are going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Break into twos and let's go get them.
Bob, how do you prepare for a role like this? Are you a flyer? Were you in the Marines?
No,
or?
I was in the Marines for 30 hours. I enlisted in 1950.
Wait a minute. For what?
For 30 hours. I enlisted in Chicago, Illinois at 15 to win the Korean War. And then I was ready to go with a boy named Pete Condos, who did his 4 years in the Marine Corps because he was 18 and he was my best friend. And I'll never forget leaving Pete at the train station. Two grown men going to fight. Well, obviously we weren't grown, but
no.
Two men on the way to win the Korean conflict, and Pete left, and I went home to Mother.
Well, did they get wise to you, Bob?
Mother got wise to me.
Mother came down and said,
Mother didn't do that. She called the Marine Corps and said, my son is 15, and he's too young to go.
She blew the whistle on you. Well, had you just gone out to dinner or whatever? Or?
No, we had been drunk. Pete and I were celebrating our leaving civilian life, and we went out and got drunk, and then we were ready to go to the Carolinas. I can't remember whether it was Camp Lejeune or where it was, but it was something like that in the Carolinas. And we were ready to get on the train and leave. And I was at the train station when
At 15, and they say they're growing up fast now. Pappy, you were shot down and captured by the Japanese, and you were presumed dead, really. Tell what happened. Obviously, you're not.
Well, they carried me missing in action. They never declare anyone dead unless they have the corpus delicti. And, of course, that's a big ocean, and so they carried me to the end of the war as missing in action. And then just at the tail end of the war, somebody wrote my name up on top of an outhouse in Japan, in Tokyo, and some Navy planes came over and photographed this, and that was the first they knew I was alive.
Well, we'll see more of you, Pappy Boyington, on BAA BAA BLACK SHEEP, in the guise of Robert Conrad here playing Pappy Boyington, and I'm glad you're both happy about it. This is Kelly Lang in Los Angeles, and we'll go back to today in New York.